Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's Trader Joe's taste test. We have so many new items sitting right in front of us that we cannot wait to start chowing down on and drinking, because we have 3 or 4 beers, I think 4 beers, and a mulled spiced wine that's in this beautiful pumpkin. So hopefully there's steam coming out and you can see it, it's hot. And we're gonna start off with this wine. So before we do, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's check out this witch's brew. Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight. Here we go, we have this beautiful pumpkin. So you guys that watched my Aldi haul, you know about this pumpkin. This is the first time I'm using it. I'm so excited. I just heated the wine on the stovetop and then I dumped it in here. I used a little cinnamon stick to warm with it, just so it has like that aromatic smell. Did you smell it right when
I did smell it already, but you want to tell them what kind of wine it is?
Yeah, so it's the Witch's Brew wine from Trader Joe's, which is a red wine with spices added. So it's gonna be a very different than a normal typical red that you would have, because this is more for like the fall flavor. So the fall flavors and things like that. So we have our little skull wine glasses that we're gonna drink out of because Halloween's right around the corner. All right,
here we go. Cheers, hon.
Let's hope it's not too hot.
Pretty hot, but that's pretty good too.
I feel like it's not too hot though. It's not like burning your mouth. But you know, the thing is, when you heat up this wine, the second you put your nose into the glass, it just all goes into your nose. You could smell it. It like tingles, but it's like a nice warm fall feeling, and it is so good heated. I honestly think when it's not heated, it's just not that great. But once you heat it up and then add the cinnamon sticks, it's super yummy. You
know, I agree. The first time that we had this, I thought it was very bizarre to have warm wine, and I was not looking forward to it. I know. But then I tried it, and comforting is probably the word that it fits the best, because it's just very comfortable, warm, and the spices do go very well with the wine. So I think it's an awesome cold weather drink for sure. And if you haven't had it before, don't be like me. Be open-minded and give it a try.
But heat it up for sure. I mean, try it both ways. Maybe you'll like it not heated, but personally, I like it heated. And I'll tell you right now, this pumpkin's keeping it nice and warm. So we'll be able to enjoy this once the video's done. Now, I'm gonna sip on my wine, but Tim has a couple items that he's gonna try solo because they have some meat in them. So I'm gonna let him take that away while I am cozy drinking my wine.
Yes, awesome. Thanks, honey. So there's 2 salads that I have here that both of them have meat. And the first one that we're going to go ahead with is the Sesame Miso salad with salmon. And mix this all together. Honestly, it looks really pretty as a display. But I'm going to go see how it tastes.
Yeah, the lettuce looks fresh. And there were like little crispies that it came with.
There were green onions.
Oh, green onions, okay.
Which were interesting. I think there's cucumbers in here. A lot of healthy stuff, but here we go. I'm gonna give it a bite. It's pretty good.
Is it?
It's pretty good.
Oh, I'm so glad. Honestly, I'm so glad that you like a salad.
And it darn well better be, because it's what, $7 for a salad?
Yeah, that was shocking to see. Like, woo, pre-made salads they're getting up there.
Yeah, this one especially. But it definitely has that miso flavor. The miso is really tastes great in this in the salad, which I was a little questionable on. I wasn't sure how that was going to be. It's really good. The salmon is really actually quite good quality as well.
Oh, that's great.
Very soft. Yeah, very soft. Like I said, good flavor, and it just all goes very well together. So I think, and yeah, you were right. This does actually have a couple crunchies in here. I forgot that I put those in there also. And so, yeah, all in all, it's pretty good.
Nice. Well, that's great because Tim is, as you all know, he's a little on the more picky side.
Really? Me?
And, you know, since we've been together for 13 years, he he used to just despise salad. I eat salad all the time. He'd always be like, how do you eat that? That's not a meal. And he's come a long way because I will make taco salad for dinner often, or a little side salad, and he'll make it the way he likes it. And I feel like whenever he finds something that's green and crunchy and he likes it, I'm like, yes, 2 thumbs up. All right, we're gonna move on now to the mango blueberry chia bowl. It has coconut cream and passion fruit juice. So this you can actually leave overnight in the refrigerator before, so in the morning when you wake up, you can get it out of the fridge, or you can just leave it out on your counter for like, I think it says about an hour, I think 75 minutes. So, or what I did, because I didn't pre-plan, so full disclosure, the beautiful chocolate croissants that I told you I was gonna sit on the counter and let proof overnight, yeah, I forgot. So we're proofing them now. So this video will not be over until later tonight. You'll see us again, and we'll probably look a little different, but I'm hoping that the croissants will be delicious.
Because they have to proof for 9 hours.
Yeah, 9 hours. So we're just gonna start this video up again at like 10 o'clock at night. So that's fine. But this I just microwaved for 45 seconds, and then I did another 30 seconds until it got to a consistency where I could stir up all of the stuff, because there's mango and blueberry just sitting on top. So I am gonna try this. Tim, you have your spoon, right?
Go ahead and dig in, honey. Yes, I do. I will be honest, from just a visual perspective, it doesn't look great.
It's so good.
Is it?
Oh my gosh.
It looks like a mustard paste. Is kind of what it looks like to me, but
it doesn't look as appetizing. It does look little baby poopy, but don't let looks deceive you, because I will tell you, if you like mango, girl, this is so good. It's super mango-y. I'm gonna have one more bite if you don't mind. Super mango-y. The produce, or the fruit on top, is delicious because it's whole fruit, and so you're actually biting into something. And it looks like it would be kind of like gelatinous, but it's really not. It just kind of melts in your mouth, and it's so good.
It is so good. I take back everything I said about how it looks, because it's really that like passion fruit juice that I tasted the most. And yeah, I was wrong. It's good.
Yeah, I agree. It is the mango and passion fruit mix. It's it's such like a delicious tropical bowl. Yeah, I mean, when Tim was saying stuff, I was kind of like side-eyeing, like, just wait. Yeah. It's really good. So yeah, I think this is a really good one, and honestly, very healthy for a breakfast, or even like a little snack, wherever you want to throw it in. I love that you can just leave it in the fridge. So if it's something you want to take for lunch to work, you can just leave it in your bag and like let it defrost throughout the day, and then you'll be good to go by the time you have lunch.
There you go. All right, honey. So what are we moving on to next?
Let's do some more wine.
Okay. We need to make sure we do a really good taste test on this. I need to make sure that my reviews are solid.
My wine's cooling down. I need some more, okay? It's so funny. Honestly, this is so yummy. I'm like really, obviously, if you guys can't tell, I'm feeling this haul already, like in the best way. I'm just like, I think we're both in a good mood. This is just feeling right now. It's kind of cool and windy outside, so this warm wine, I don't know, it just brings out this softer side of me. But really, this is so good. Okay, but we're going to move on. We are moving on, and I, unfortunately, honey, I think we need to move on to the truffle glaze. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll introduce this. This is my least favorite product that is out there in the world, truffle. But this is the Trader Joe's Truffle Glaze. It's basically a balsamic vinaigrette, or vinegar. Yeah. Balsamic vinegar glaze with truffle added. And anyone that's out there concerned for my well-being, this is fully my decision to do this.
Honestly, I'm not looking much forward to it either. So we're both gonna. It's not as painful for me, but you know, I just think there's some things that need to be left alone in the truffle department, and don't mess with my balsamic glaze, okay? I like balsamic glaze as it is. The truffle, it's just. I don't know. Some of you may be wondering, what are you going to use the truffle glaze on? Well, I'm going to do caprese, of course, because I just did my little caprese video on here, and in honor of that, I still had ingredients left. So I have 2 little tomatoes here, little mozzarella on top, and I'm just going to do a little drizzle of the balsamic glaze with it so we can, you know, Tim likes this caprese too, so he can give you a full.
So they're ruining it.
Well, you can see how it tastes.
Yes.
So dig right in, babe.
Oh, gee, thanks, son. Oh my gosh, I can smell it.
It smells strong. It does.
It does smell strong. I don't think I need that much balsamic glaze to get an opinion here. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my. It is a very strong truffle flavor. I thought it was going to be... Woo! Balsamic is a strong flavor, so you think balsamic's going to take the, you know, take the forefront of the flavor department? No, no, no. Nope, that truffle is... It's taking its space up.
Oh, man,
But,
I underestimated it.
I mean, I still think it's good.
Good. I'm glad you have mine, too, because I don't even want to smell everything. It's definitely strong in the truffle department. I didn't think that it was going to be that strong, and wowee, was I wrong.
I actually kind of like it now, having a second bite.
Really?
Yeah, I actually do like it.
That one hit me quick. Honestly, normally it lingers and then it kind of hits me. That was like, boom.
It was a very potent, it hits your nose first, so you're going to smell it before you taste it, and you know, this is like why I love these taste tests so much, because like Tim and I can go into something thinking one way, and I know you guys appreciate our honesty, and it is a real authentic honesty, because sometimes when you think something in your mind and you try it, you just still kind of stick with that thought even if it's not that bad. And I think Tim and I really do try things and have an open mind, and so tasting this, initially, the scent is really strong, so I kind of was like, ugh, but then I tasted it again, and I was like, oh, that's actually nice. It has a little sweetness to it, so if you like that little sweetness and warmth, and it does have that truffle flavor, but you do taste the balsamic throughout it, so I feel like it's really yummy. I feel like that's a really nice holiday item, so if you're going to be making like a really, maybe Brussels sprouts or something with that on it, would be really good, actually. I think that would be really good. So originally I was going to gift this, but now I might keep it and make some Brussels sprouts with it for the holidays. And I'll make your own too.
Okay, all right.
I'll make some for Tim with just
plain.
plain. Yeah, with just the plain glaze. But all said and done, way better than the ranch that we tried last week. And I just think that it tastes like it's really good quality. So I'm happy with it.
Awesome. I'm glad you like it, because I don't. So you know my opinions on truffle. Anybody that's a new viewer, I just don't like truffle. That's all there is to it.
Yep. We're going to move on now to Tim's second salad, because he has 2.
I got 2 today, folks. All right, so I've got here the Green Goddess salad with blackened chicken thigh meat, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. It has these really interesting like rice puff crunchies in here, as well as carrots and that purple thing. I don't know what that thing is, but
purple thing,
radish, yeah,
or cabbage.
I think it's cabbage.
Yeah, I think it's cabbage.
But I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try.
That dressing looks good. Yummy.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So I would say very clearly this tastes like the Green Goddess seasoning.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it's really good. Have you ever been into like a health food grocery store, and like there's a very unique, like distinct smell in the grocery store?
Yeah, maybe like down the vitamin aisle or something.
Maybe. This just reminds me of so much of it.
That's so funny.
But
like
it's a good
hippie
thing.
Store.
Yeah, like a hippie grocery store. All in all, it's pretty good. So I'll be enjoying this for sure. I'm always kind of questionable when I try salads, because I'm the only one that can eat this. But luckily, I enjoy it. So.
Yeah, I'm glad too, because now you have 2 salads, and luckily he just did a small bowl, so he still has the salads completely separate from the dressing. Because once you put the dressing on, it's done for in an hour. So he is gonna which one are you gonna choose to eat today? That's the question. I'm sure we're all wondering, right? Which one?
You know, I could go with either and they'd both be good. Mm-hmm. So this isn't an indication of which one's better than the other. But I think I'll go with the salmon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm actually surprised by that answer.
Really?
Yeah. But I think that's actually smart just because I feel like the fish might, go bad quicker.
Yeah, it turns faster maybe.
So having it fresh when you first opened the box and, eating it now. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
All right. Well, we have a couple beers to get through, so I have them in the freezer. I'm going to go grab those, and then we're going to have some beer and some cheese.
All right, it's my favorite part of the taste test now, where we get to crack into some of these beers. So we've got 4 of them. Honey, which one do you want to start with?
I think we should start with the tropical, just because it's, it's not summer anymore, and this one reminds me a lot of summer, which is fun to reminisce about now.
Definitely. So this is the Sierra Nevada Tropical Little Thing Hazy IPA.
Yep. And this is actually 7%.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I was kind of aghast. We're drinking out of not traditional beer glasses, but these are, what are they?
I think they're whiskey glasses.
Whiskey glasses, but they have a skull underneath. So when we're drinking, look for it, okay? Okay, let's try. Okay, that's crisp.
That's pretty good.
That's real crisp.
It's really easy to drink.
Yeah.
For a hazy IPA, especially one that's over 7% alcohol per volume, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's not as tropical as I was hoping, but I guess after having the Chia bowl, it's gonna be hard to compete with that one, because that one tastes like you're literally eating a Hawaii acai bowl or something like that. But this one's really good. I like it. I think it's good.
I loved it. I thought it was a really good beer. No, it is not tropical. Maybe slightly, but you think it's tropical at all?
No, I do catch a little bitterness on the back end, which isn't a bad thing in this case, because it's not to the point where it's affecting me not wanting to take another sip, if that makes sense. It's just there's certain things that you eat that you're like, I need to either drink or eat this slower because of the way that your taste buds handle things. And I feel like this one is one that you can just keep sipping on, and it's really nice.
Yeah, it smells kind of tropical. But
yeah,
beyond
it does.
That,
I smell that.
Yeah, but beyond that, there's not really much tropical flavor. So don't be fooled. It's not tropical. It doesn't have any type of really strong fruity flavors to it. But it is a good beer. So if you like hazy IPAs, this is definitely a good one.
For sure. We're going to move on. Once I finish this, we're moving on to a different beer. Okay, so I really want to get into this new garlic asiago cheese dip. This looks and smells. The smell really is what's getting me.
Yeah.
So you should probably bake this. That's all I'm going to say. You should probably bake it. I did not. I just nuked it in the microwave, because for these taste tests, it's like a whirlwind before we sit down. If only you guys knew. I have a feeling I'm going to buy another one of these, and I will bake it in the oven the right way. But for the sake of the taste test, we're going to try it. And I think we should have a beer while we're trying this.
I think we should.
So what goes
one?
well with Asiago cheese?
Well, we have a hazy IPA, a hazy IPA, and a beer.
Oktoberfest. I'm really looking forward to this one, because I'm so excited about the cheese. Can we do this one too?
No! Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay, so this one is the Smog City Stormmaker Hazy IPA. I bought 4 of these, so I'm hoping they're good, because these beers are definitely a little on the more high-end side in the price. Yeah,
$3.25 a can.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Okay, before we dig into the cheese, let's take a little sippy sip of our beer.
All right, a little sippy sip.
Oh wow, that's a lot different than the last one.
It's very smooth.
It is very smooth.
Pretty light. 6.3%. So it's not like it's low.
Yeah.
That's like an easy drinking 6.3% beer.
It feels like it's lighter than it really is, and I do get just a hint of that pine taste. So a lot of the IPAs have like that pine flavor, and I do taste a little bit of that.
Yeah, you said that before. I think I know what you're talking about a little bit.
Yeah, it's a kind of like another crisp beer. Has like a nice crisp finish. It's a lot, I will say it's smoother than the first one we tried, and it has a little bit less bite at the end, so it's just kind of all around just a little bit lighter.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's perfect for this asiago
I do
cheese
too.
garlic.
It's not going to take away from the flavor. This thing smells great.
It does.
Honestly, it smells so good. So if you don't like garlic, definitely do not get this. This is like, that you can just tell this is made with garlic, right? So we're going to be trying it with the new organic CD crackers, because why not? We have both things. And originally, I think some, like a baguette would be great. So good with this cheese, but we ran out of time and I didn't get to run back to the store to get it. Which is fine, because I do want to try these crackers and I didn't want to try them just plain, because I don't know.
We should try them plain before
we can try them plain, but I'm just saying I realistically wouldn't be eating these crackers plain, so I do want to try it with the dip. Okay, so we're going to try the cracker first, right? Just try a little bit of the cracker.
Tiny one, okay.
Well, we're just trying it plain first, so.
Not bad, actually.
Not bad at all.
That was actually kind of good.
Did you think it was going to be bad?
I kind of did. The seediness, it has like a whole wheat flavor to it.
Yeah. It tastes like a Triscuit.
It does taste like a Triscuit.
Exactly like a Triscuit. Same flavor profile. Yeah. So if you like Triscuits, you'll like these. It has a great crunch. But it's not going to break your teeth. It's not like the crunch where you're like shattering each and every tooth. Yeah, but it'll hold on to a dip, I think. So here's yours.
All right, I'm ready.
Some of these are cracked. I don't want a cracked cracker.
Should we mix this thing up, you think?
No, I think we'll just...
Whoa, well, they really hold up. I didn't even touch anything you ever cracked.
I think we need to just dig right in. Ready?
Yeah.
Took a bunch. Oh my God.
Give me more.
Okay. Definitely running back to get another one of these. This is incredible.
Yeah. It's garlicky. It's cheesy. It's good.
You know, something I will say, it has microbial enzymes. Thank you. Thank you, Trader Joe's. I would have been so sad to miss out on this. Now, the base is sour cream. So you got a really creaminess, and you got that tang from the sour cream, which is what stands out to me, mixed with the garlic, and wow, you've got like the perfect pub like appetizer. I feel like this would be good with wine or with beer, which I need to remember to take a sip and try this with it.
I don't know what I want to try more, the cheese or the beer again.
I mean, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so loving this cheese.
It's the cheese. It's really good. I think that top layer that in the haul you said was like the garlic sauce, it's cheese.
I think it's cheese too.
It's cheese on top. Yeah. So there's like two different consistencies. You got like the cream cheese type, which is the majority of it, and then on top, is that what the Asiago is? I don't know.
No, the Asiago is the cheese mixed in.
It is? Mm-hmm. It's good. It's just good. It doesn't matter. It's delicious. So, my gosh. This is a party pleaser. You know, you put this thing out and people are going to be going at it. I promise you. It's good.
It's true. Yeah. So what Tim's saying is the top layer has like a little bit of a, it almost looks like a mozzarella cheese because it's kind of stringy and stretchy. And then underneath you got the creamy mix of, there's like cream cheese, sour cream, Asiago, and some like herbs and obviously garlic blended in there. And it just makes for an incredible cheese dip. And I feel like you could, you could put this out at a party, game changer, and just put it in a pretty platter because in this is not very cute. But my question is, so I just looked at the expiration date. This one is good until October 21st. Now we all know these are not going to last in stores forever. In fact, I'm a little worried and I want to run back now to go get some more. But I want it to last until the holidays because I feel like this would be an excellent thing to put out for all the little holiday get-togethers we have with our family and our friends. And do you guys think, let me know, I may test the theory anyways, but I might freeze one, buy one fresh because these come in fresh, and freeze one and keep one just for, you know, maybe the next couple weeks coming up, whatever. But I want to see if it will stand up to being frozen and then reheat it after. Seriously though, up next we have the teeny tiny apple pies, and I need to heat those in the oven. And then as I said, the last thing is going to be that chocolate croissant. So let me go heat those up and we'll be right back. We're back with a nice warm little teeny tiny mini, apple pie, I almost lost it. And before we get into this nice, yummy, delicious smelling apple pie, we're gonna go ahead and pour a beer. And I think the Oktoberfest what is this? Oktoberfest Marzen Authentic Bavarian Festival Lager. We're going to try this because I feel like this is just gonna go.
Well, you said we've had this before. Well. I don't quite remember it.
Last year we tried it because this is a very popular beer that I'm saying we get in every year. I was at Trader Joe's for almost 9 years, so it's hard for me to like,
shed the.
Yeah, I'm no longer with Trader Joe's. So Trader Joe's gets this beer every year, and let's try it. Let's try it and see how it goes with the apple pie. First of all, that smell. Okay, it's really good. It's nice and it's so much different than a hazy IPA. So
yeah, it is very much different.
It has lots more hops, right? A lot of hops, but it smells really good.
It has it's definitely a different flavor, that's for sure. I'm trying to put my finger on it, what it is exactly. Are there some type of spices added to this, or?
I don't know, but it tastes almost like there's a little bit of vanilla or something, or like a creaminess about it. I don't know, but.
It's a good beer. I don't know.
It's good beer. I think it's going to go well with the apple pie. Ready to dig in?
Well, let's do this apple pie. I am ready for it.
I cut myself a tiny little slice.
I'm cutting myself a teeny tiny piece of the teeny tiny apple pie.
Don't buy it. It's terrible. It's really good.
That's all I gotta say.
I'm having another bite.
Okay, me too.
I mean, honestly, it's not too sweet. Heat it up, okay? Don't be lazy. Heat it up. It's worth it. Wow. Honestly, this has a little bit of nostalgia to me. Does this kind of taste? Kind of. Obviously, this is a much fresher version, much better version, but those little pie pockets that you could get at, was it like McDonald's or something, that had like those wax wrappers and they're green, and you could get apple pie and they had different flavors, and you like pull it out of the sleeve and then it's like a little personal pie.
Probably. Is it McDonald's?
I feel like
it's been so long since I've been to McDonald's. But...
Well, clearly me too. I had McDonald's when I was like 6th grade, and that was the last time. But, it has like a little bit of like that. I just remember that. It's funny, but yeah, these are better. Obviously better. They're fresher, but they're really good. Really good.
I actually think that these are better than an actual apple pie. Because in an actual apple pie, you have the big real slices, and this one, it's just like just perfect. It's really good. Yeah, definitely don't be lazy. I'm looking at you. And throw that sucker in the oven for a little bit and warm that thing up, because it's really good. That warm apple cinnamon. Oh.
And Tim's talking to me because I'm usually the lazy one that doesn't heat things up. He likes everything heated. Pizza, I'll take it out of the fridge and eat it cold. He's like judging it up. He'll spend 30 minutes preparing a sandwich where I'm like slapping things together. Oh yeah,
I like a good sandwich. I like my food.
You like to take your time, and you do a lot of love and care when you cook. So
I do,
Tim always makes breakfast in the morning. He makes a delicious breakfast. So
I make some really good cereal. You guys don't have any idea.
He makes scrambled eggs every day with our fresh chicken eggs. But anyway, the apple pie, incredible. 10 out of 10 recommend. It's almost too good. Tim ate the rest of it. I was gonna go for that last bite.
I saved it for you. I let it sit there, and I couldn't. My self-control took over.
Luckily,
it went away.
There's 3 more, so we're good. Yeah. Okay, so we have one more beer to get through, and then we also have that chocolate croissant. So stay tuned, because you're gonna see us tonight. We're gonna be drinking. We have to drink all this beer, so who knows how you're gonna see us tonight.
It might be fun. Who knows?
You're already seeing us in a state of disarray. We ate all that cheese, by the way. So let me just show you. I'm gonna call ourselves out. This is our lunch.
If you didn't believe us,
it's done. There's full transparency here on this channel. So if you wanted some movie magic on another channel, go check them out. But not us.
Real deal.
We're keeping it real here. And the beer is clearly kicking in. So I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to try this last one, and then we'll see you at the end with the chocolate croissant.
All right, so I'm going to announce the last beer that we got here, and this is the Made West Brewing Company. This is actually a collaboration with Tarantula Hill Brewing Company. I know that we've had a really good one from there. I don't remember what it's called, like Sugar or something like that. But this is a hazy India IPA, or a hazy IPA. Last one should be delicious, I hope. This thing looks hazy.
This does look hazy.
It smells delicious.
Wow,
I think this is going to be a good
pour
one.
difference.
Well, hey.
No, it's for the best. Okay, let's give it a go. Ooh, okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. It has almost like a little bit of a lemony flavor. You getting that? A bit of a lemon flavor?
I don't really. No, I don't.
Oh.
It's called Shortlived. This is what the name of it is. Shortlived, a collaboration with Tarantula Hill.
So maybe it's just a small batch that they made?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's just like short-lived. Maybe it's not going to be around very long. So, again, these are local. This is a local beer. So, this specific beer may not be at your store, but try out the ones that you have at your store. If something looks good to you, try it. Normally, they're pretty good.
Yeah, and I will say this is my least favorite one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The one that we're drinking now. It's a little too bitter for me. There's not much special about it. I actually really enjoyed this one. I feel like this one's really good. It's got that creaminess, and that one I like too.
I like this one.
Yeah, I feel like those two are my top two. I do like the Sierra Nevada one too, but I feel like those two, the middle ones that we just tried, the best. So yummy.
All right, now let's go ahead and try this chocolate croissant.
Okay. And just like that, we're back. And it's late, so I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. It's Friday, and it is 10 o'clock. So we made it. This took 9 hours, and then 25 minutes to bake, and then 10 minutes to cool. So it's some straight commitment. If you want it, you gotta be committed.
You gotta earn it.
But I will say, it got humongous, because when they come out frozen, they're teeny tiny, and then as the hours go by, it starts to poof up, and then you put it in the oven, and it stays nice and fluffed up. So we're gonna try this chocolate croissant from Trader Joe's. And there is actually chocolate inside, so here you go, hon. I'll let you pull your own.
You know, I think I'm just going to take a bite straight out of it.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's chocolatey.
That's good.
Yeah.
It is really good.
I agree. It is really good. It's chocolatey. It's flaky. Tim has a flake on his lip. Yeah, it's really good. I'll be totally honest, don't know if it's worth the work though, unless you do it overnight, I guess. Like if you're letting it rise while you're asleep, who cares? But it just seems like a lot of work to get this. Why not just go fly to Paris and go get a fresh one?
Take about the same amount of time. I think it's actually really good. I agree with you. It's good. Not sure if it's worth the time if you do it the way that we did, but it's really quite delicious. I really like the chocolate on the inside. It's a nice little like flavor boost in each bite. So I really like it. I think it's really good. Just plan it out better than us.
Yeah, definitely. And I will say the actual croissant doesn't have much of a chocolatey flavor. You're getting the chocolate from the
like the chocolate stick
chocolate piece that's inside. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a perfect amount of chocolate. It's really, really delicious, and you should try one. Try it, check it out, because I think these are probably seasonal. So once they're gone, they're gone. All right, well that takes us to the end of the video, and the question for the week is, what is one of your pet peeves? It can be anything. I have a few.
Yeah, you do.
And I will say the one that I'm choosing is very mild. It's just, and I think pretty much all my pet peeves are probably mild, but they're just annoyances. And one of them is if our pillows or the blanket that we use on the couch when we are like sitting watching a movie, if those go on the floor, that irks me to my core, just because we have animals and, you know, dirt, dust, hair, and if I put my face on a pillow, I don't want nasty stuff on it. So that is a pet peeve, and you know, some people care, some people don't, but that for me is one thing. So I would love to hear what one of your pet peeves are, and do you have one?
Yeah, mine would be like, it's really kind of simple, and it's kind of driving related, but when you're driving and someone has their blinker on and they keep driving and they don't know it's on, oh, it drives me nuts.
Yeah, that is a good one for you. He has a lot of driving pet peeves, actually. Yeah, so having said that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!